Well, got me in the dark and got plenty of light over here, don't I? Yeah. Okay, anybody from 210, section 58? Ooh, looks like we got it going now. Well, looks like they've got us connected well. Anybody out there like that? But anyway, I'll go ahead and signed up to take anatomy and physiology in preparation maybe for nursing or radiology, or maybe going to go to medical school or something like that. A physical therapist. But anyway, you've got to go through a couple of semesters in terms of anatomy. And so what we're going to do is go over a few things. You have I believe there's a syllabus in your, be given you today, orally, and you can look at the questions. They're called homework questions, and so you can look at dig around in the book and answer them. A grade that will be added to your lecture exams. So you want to make 100 is not going to hurt you one bit. Neither will a 90, but you've got to do those homework tests, as it were, by a certain time. So make sure when you look at that page in your e-text on the D2L, the e-text, that's the electronic text, note the dates. Begin working on those questions today. They will be a blessing to you if you do well on those. If you just let them slide by and then you say, oh, I forgot, nobody's going to open that up again. Then you have a window where you must. Speaks about chapter 2 chemistry, but there's one thing I want to get sort of get your attention, if I might, in the sense of beginning the course. On page 21 in your textbook, or you can find what they call the module 1.5, and about core principles in anatomy and physiology. Core principles. So notice whenever you look in your book, and if you're looking at this video sometime later, you see core principles in anatomy and physiology, and you see learning outcomes. When you read them, what I want you to do is to have them sort of guiding your thought process. Then you can you imagine? Seems like I've seen that before. Oh yeah, that's right. That was back where I was reading those learning objectives. Okay, the guys turned that into a question. So be wise. Think about that. These are opportunities for you to learn the material, and then when you get tested, and what we're going to try and do is probably next Thursday, not this coming, but the next Thursday, we will have our first test over chapters 1 and 2. 2's got a lot of chemistry in it. It's real interesting. Internal balance, keeping things balanced in your body. And we've got all kinds of activity going on in our bodies. And those activities have to be in balance. You don't want your heart rate too fast. At this point, when you're sitting in front of a monitor and a computer, you don't want your heartbeat being 140 beats a minute, 150 beats a minute. Now, you go out and exercise, well, you may want to get your heart rate up to strengthen your heart. You may think about your temperature. Your body's going to get warmer. And so you're going to have mechanisms that will cool you down, just as if you move to some places like up north where they got so much snow, Vermont and New Hampshire, and it's so cold out there, then your body's going to respond to that, and it's going to try to keep that core temperature where it should be. That core temperature is set for you